Suppose it were possible to transfer from one mind to another the experience of another person.
Hey, there it is.
Any person, any experience.
I'm telling you, it works.
The test, sound, taste,
Everything,
smell.
everything, 100%. In fact, better.
Did you have a breakthrough or not?
Yes.
I'd like a demonstration. Knock my socks off.
What about military applications?
Wide open.
Missile guidance, that kind of thing?
They're going to be able to plug right into the old noodle.
I made that for you.
What is it?
It's me.
You've blown communication as we've known it right out of the water. You know that, don't you?
So something happened to me. It was more than just a sexual fantasy. It was a feeling I had. I'm more than I was, Mike.
I'm scared. But the thing is, I like it. I want more.
No, I can't authorize this.
It's a chance to take a scientific look at the scariest thing a person ever has to face.
This is not the research we're interested in.
This is my project. I don't want to see it end up on some defense scrap heap before we know what it's really about.
I want these personal experiments stopped.
I told you I want to play it out.
Nobody plays that tape.
Arrest him.
They're onto us.
All right, we're at Coastal Adventures, but we're not here to see Vinod Khosla. Who are you people? And I'm on my Vision Pro, and we're about to see the future, the brain-computer interface that's non-invasive, right? So,
yeah, that's right.
So who should I start with? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Steven. I founded this company. It's called my co-founder. We're neuro background a little bit, but mostly we're like theory CS kids and aerospace plane builder people and theory math people. So this is Huxley, by the way.
Hello. Hi there.
Yeah, but we're going to show you the
and introduce your company. What are we about to see?
Yeah,
because this is going to be life-changing, I heard. Sierra introduced us and said, I had to see this. This is like mind-blowing. What are we about to see?
Yeah, so we built these things called vestibular stimulators. So they sit on the back of your ear, stimulate your vestibular system, which controls your perception of motion, acceleration. A lot of people think you have 5 sensory organs. Basically, every serious neuroscientist thinks that's not true. They'll argue over how many there are, but there are definitely at least 6, with the 6th one being your vestibular sense, of your perception of motion. So we send electricity in to tune that system to make you feel like you're moving when you're not actually moving. What you're about to see here, we're going to run a basic control system test where you get to modulate how you think your balance is working. You'll get to try this after, obviously.
Okay.
The first use cases are for VR and gaming. Because, you put it on, you feel like you're. It's the way I describe it is it's close to Ready Player One as you get now, and we're going to make it closer and closer.
Cool. So I'm wearing an Apple Vision Pro right now and filming you, right? So I'm into this new era of spatial computing. What would this technology let me feel if I had this built into this headset or into something like it?
There are two big ones for the Vision Pro. The medium of consuming movies and whatnot. You get to feel like you're inside of the movie. For gaming use cases, which are bigger on the Quest, but also on the Vision Pro now. And what you get to do is you get to play games that you can't usually play. So in VR, if you move around and your eyes see something but your body doesn't feel it, you get nauseous. It's like cyber sickness. sickness.
Yeah.
The big problem is something called visual vestibular mismatch, where what you see with your eyes doesn't match what you feel with your vestibular system.
Yeah.
One thing that's really cool with what you can do here.
And your brain thinks you ate some weird mushrooms or something.
Exactly. So the instinct is to throw up. So if you want to ever play like a WSD game where you use a mouse, the moment you turn the mouse, you get incredibly nauseous. What we get to do, we've actually ported over a bunch of games from PC to VR. So like Minecraft, Ghost Runner, like all the things that you would want to play in VR but you can't. You put on a VR headset, you get 360 surround vision. You can use any control system you want. You can play Minecraft, you can walk around, and you don't get motion sick anymore, which was my biggest problem with the Minecraft VR when it launched. It broke my heart.
My wife gets sick in VR too, so you're going to solve this for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So let's see it first of all, just so I can understand what the heck we're seeing here.
So check this one out. So next iteration.
Yeah. So these are our hydrogel electrodes. For the longest time, one thing bottlenecking this tech is in order to send the amount of milliamperage that you need, it hurts like a mother. I don't know if I can swear on the video. It actually also damages your skin if you pump it high enough. So for the longest time, that was the big. You can't launch a consumer product that hurts and damages you. So we actually have to.
Ours cannot damage you. Don't worry.
It's impossible. This took a lot of building. We have to boost the state of the art on like skin electrodes by 2 to 3x. Now this is what you're seeing. This is stuff that we made on our own.
Cool. So what are these sensors? What is it sensing? Is sensing your electrical signals coming through your skin?
These actually are sensors, but they're more importantly simulators. So they actually move current through. So it serves as a barrier. Once we stop recording, I'll tell you every detail of it. But the major thing that we can say on video is the point is to make it such that there is a very chemically controlled environment where ionic reactions can take place before moving the ionic charge that your body's used to through your skin, instead of the electrical charge that your body really doesn't like. That's the gist of it. There's some things I just said that are kind of inaccurate because of how high level it is. But once the headset's off, we'll have to dive into literally molecule by molecule what's going on.
Okay, cool. And this is obviously a prototype. This isn't going to be in a.
Actually, do you want to see?
It's not going to be in a consumer product tomorrow.
We're switching to this afternoon. This is the new mounting system where you stick it on. For the longest time, I told the team like, no adhesives, a horrible UX. It hurts when you take it off. It's not reusable. And one of our engineers just went, "That's full of shit." I'm definitely building an adhesive that doesn't hurt when you take it off. That doesn't leave any sort of residue and is reusable indefinitely. So actually, I can take this off. What we do is we just stick it on, stick it off, stick it on, stick it off. Here, actually, try it on your arm.
It feels like a sticky rubber kind of.
It feels like it sticks and doesn't stick at the same time. It's just magic.
It doesn't pull your hair off or anything like that.
This is actually a flexible PCB on the back.
That's cool material. So you got some material scientists.
Yeah. We have a genius material scientist that is working in an abandoned shipping yard in Boston right now. That's where we're based.
So you're out of MIT, or?
So some of us are. He's off Princeton, Johns Hopkins. We have the material scientists out of Harvard, and just a bunch of people in the area. And we chose Boston because we love it as a neuroscience town. But also because the abandoned shipping yards are really cheap. So you get a ton of space and get to build all those things out.
You're building a company. Got to keep it efficient. So tell me a little. Are you going to give me a demo?
Yeah, you're going to get it. Do you want to see it on me first?
Yeah, because I want to film you playing with it.
We'll show you exactly what goes on here. Hux, do you want to mount it on me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can just. I don't know why I said that.
You can check these out. These are custom.
Actually, maybe we don't want to show that on video because people don't know you can do that.
Good point.
Yeah. Don't show off the secret sauce yet.
So this is
a long game, right?
Yeah.
And there's other people trying to do the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and people have tried for a long time. And one of the electrodes is one of the restrictions. There's another one where if I set it, they would pretty quickly piece together what we did to get the modulation functions and everything like that. So two big problems holding them back. Oculus tried it a while ago. Samsung tried it. Mayo Clinic, and a bunch of big players that we respect them a ton. But we're pretty proud of the discoveries that we made.
Very cool.
This guy's being humble. He like all these experts told him it was just impossible.
Yeah.
And he just figured it out. He was like, I think you guys are wrong. He actually took all these electrodes around his head and stood on a force plate for like 12 hours and just zapped himself with random signals and then analyzed the data and ended up cracking it.
Wow.
Let's try this. Let's do standing up.
Yeah. Okay. So
actually, we'll give the controller to you. One of our demos is like OC Human. You can control how people walk around. So here, you can check this guy out.
These things. So
this is I can just put it on the ground for now.
Yeah.
Here, I got it. Here, I got it. So go for this. Just stand there. Put your feet together, Steven. Here, you can grab this guy. Here, this is for you.
Okay.
So you can just go side to side.
Okay. And
this will essentially give him sensations of motion side to side depending on how you do it. And you can really crank it. You can go all the way. And you can see his balance response trying to counteract as you do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, moly.
That's crazy. So I'm controlling
Yeah,
it.
you're steering me. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to try really hard to fight it. Right? Crank it.
This one's even cool. So if you have no visual feedback, then you really can't fight it. So close your eyes with 1 foot off the ground, and I'll catch him. Go this way. That's not the way.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
so this is
my mind.
okay. This is why Sierra wanted me to see you, because you're now turning the human being into a robot. You're controlling my brain from outside of my brain.
Yeah.
Well, that is crazy.
Well, once this is off, we'll show you all the other stuff. This is pretty close to the low tech end of the stuff that we build. But it's nice because you get the basic concept of being able to control someone else's mind.
Okay, so I was at Somnium Space's launch of a VR headset that had a 140-degree field of view, and they put me in a flight simulator. Yeah. And when I turned the plane, obviously I was sitting on the conference room floor, and I wasn't really turning, but my mind thought I was turning.
Yeah.
This would augment that, or so make that even more?
Yeah, you would feel your mind actually turning. Okay, I'll just say, even though people don't know you can do this yet, you can also create G-forces that are really strong with another mechanism, and we're building that out right now, so when you press thrust, you can feel like you're going forward.
Whoa!
Humans don't know you can do it yet. Maybe they'll be able to piece together how we did. I actually don't think they'll piece together how we got there from watching me describe it, but that's going to be out hopefully in the next year and a half as well.
Wow. Okay, cool. All right, so this is a prototype. It's not a consumer product. It's not something I can buy tomorrow.
Not yet. We're expecting that early adopters will be able to buy it in small droves. We're talking a few dozen units starting next summer with a big launch in about December of 25. That's what we're going for.
So 2026 is going to be a big year for this kind of thing.
Be a lot of fun.
And we're getting glasses from a bunch of vendors about the same time, right? So you're going to have a market that shows up for doing all sorts of simulator work, and I call it the holodeck.
That's exactly it. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Okay, cool. When it does, what does this cost to build right now? I mean, right now it's a prototype stage, so it costs you a lot of money to build one of them.
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised.
When you're in 2026, what do you think this is going to be? Is this going to be like a $200 device, or is it going to be a $1,000 device to add on to a pair of glasses?
I don't want to give you the exact margins here because it might reveal something about what we're doing. I will say it's less than $150 to make by hand right now.
Wow.
As it turns out, with neurotech, you would assume the engineering is all so complicated, but actually it's mostly about understanding this piece of hardware, the brain. Once you understand how the brain works and how the skin works, the engineering actually becomes fairly trivial, where I can show you like all this mounting system. Most of the price actually comes from the mount. The electrodes, we figured out a cheap way to make them such that they're still chemically robust, and we'll supply everything we need, all the materials on the circuit board. This is about to be shrunk down to the size of these two chips combined, and we can make it even smaller if we start making our own chips, which is really excited about. But yeah, so it won't. I wouldn't be too surprised if you start seeing this native to headphones, or to VR headsets, because the price could go down to like low double digits, which is exciting.
Very cool. Tell me a little bit about your company. You already told me you have neuroscientists, materials scientists. How did you get to the place where you started this company?
So I sat down. I'm a neuro guy by background, and also economics. I love a lot. Actually, I kind of just love learning about everything. And when I started setting this up and building a neuro team, one thing that went through my mind is I want a bunch of neuro advisors, but I actually don't want neuroscientists on the team too early. Instead, I went to every top university and just found like a magical computer scientist. He won his first year at Princeton every single CS competition there. And we have a physicist, a generational physicist, co-founded a lab with the Nobel laureate when he was 18 years old. He invented a new way to detect dark matter that chopped down by like an order of magnitude how long it will take for us to find it, if it is the axion, which is the leading theory. Hopefully it is. Colton, he was Goodwill Hunting as a kid. I don't tell this story frequently. He was like 14 years old, working for engineering, a concrete company. He was carrying boxes, and eventually they realized like this kid can do some crazy stuff. And so he ended up leading like R&D there as like a 16-year-old, and that's how he picked up all of this. So I just went around genius collecting for the people who were like the most intense and the craziest magicians in their field that you'll ever meet. That's the team.
That's awesome. And you're here at Khosla Ventures, which is a big venture capital firm here on Sand Hill Road in Silicon Valley. Obviously, you're probably raising some more money. Tell me, what stage is this in? It's still a seed stage, a stealth mode kind of company.
Yeah,
right?
We're about to get to launch, so moving away from the whole stealthy mode. We're raising a round right now. I don't think I can say the numbers without running into some legal problems if this gets posted on the internet.
It will.
So obviously I don't want to stay away from the details, but it's going well so far, and that's.
So if you're an investor, contact you.
Yeah, am I allowed to say that on the internet? Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of investors following me, so there's some people out there who would love to be in on this kind of thing, because this is a big market coming, right? People don't understand. The Vision Pro that I'm wearing is heavy and expensive right now, but in 2, 3, 4 years, it's going to be a pair of glasses. It's going to be very lightweight and fairly inexpensive, more inexpensive than this right now, right? And you see.
I mean, it's got to be.
Yeah, you see Mark Zuckerberg doing a whole bunch of things, and you see, you see a lot of market coming at you, and adding this kind of technology onto a pair of glasses is really what you just showed me is mind blowing. It's like, whoa, wait a second, you're going to be able to mess with my mind with VR.
Like you need some sort of input system to the mind as well, right? There's so many things that are missing. Some of the stuff we build is just motion control. There are also some other cool features regulating the rest of your body that this thing can do that we'll show you. But
controlling your breathing kind of thing?
Your breathing, blood flow is really cool. You can direct...
Wow. So does it help you meditate and get into the state where you're controlling your skin temperature
We've done some
like
sleep stuff and some blood flow stuff. Temperature is really cool as well, which we can talk about, but no one knows about that yet. So
okay.
I'm so sorry with all the like hidden walls. I hate that. But it's just right now we're right in the zone where we're small enough for someone big to, if they knew everything we're doing. That's not going to be the case in 2 months. It will be too rolled out for other people to catch up, and we have plans for that. And then at that point, we're posting everything with you.
Awesome.
To show you all the magic. But yeah.
Well, that's cool. Let me end this because I want to wear this and
let's do it.
Something to tell people about. Where do I learn more about you? And maybe can I get on a waiting list for this or get an update, newsletter kind of thing?
Yeah, if you go to our website, it's a little bit of an empty website. It's mostly for hiring. Actually, if you're watching this, you want to work here. That's always our primary focus until the deployment.
See, I can't work here because I'm not a genius like these two.
If you're a genius, ping me. I will respond to all hiring things. I respond super fast. So and also there's a wait list. If you go to our Reddit posts, you'll see them in the comments, and also there will be linked on the website. It's orbit.engineering. That's the whole URL. There's no .com or anything like that. We're working on getting a better URL.
Well, thank you so much for giving me a look at the future and for building this kind of thing. People don't understand how important this stuff is going to be in just a few years.
They'll see it. It'll be kind of undeniable very quickly.
Thank you.